Hello. Yes. We welcome you back to our channel, Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9. That's the name of the channel. Yeah, and today we are looking at this case. They say that the arrangement of terrestrial planets from the sun is shown below. This is the arrangement with its average distances and average temperatures. Okay, so from the sun, next planet is Mercury, and from Mercury, next one is Venus, and like that. And the average distances from the sun are shown here, and average temperatures are given. Okay, yes. Then we come to the statement. It says that the range of distance that a planet can lie from the sun and still have liquid water on its surface is referred to as habitable zone. This is very important to note. Yeah, that is it. So habitable zone is the distance from the sun where a planet can lie and still have liquid water. You have to remember that the presence of liquid water is a key factor in determining the presence of life. So the estimated habitable zone in our solar system is from 0.8 to 1.4 AU. AU standing for astronomical units. Okay. Then the question comes and it says that using the data above, state which planet or planets is lying in the habitable zone. So here we have to remember that they have given you the range of the habitable zone. It's between 0.8 and 1.4. So where do you go? In our data, you go to average distances. This one is 0.39, short of 0.8. Next one is 0.7, which is a short of 0.8. So which means that Mercury and Venus are lying outside the habitable zone. Okay, Earth is 1. 1 is between 0.4 and 1.4. So Earth lies in a habitable zone. So what does that mean? That on Earth, water can exist in liquid form. Let us go to the last one in the terrestrial field, the Mars. Mars is a 1.5, and which is also outside 1.4. So it's lying outside the habitable zone. So the only planet here which is lying in the habitable zone is the Earth. So it's not surprising that it is the Earth of all the terrestrial planets which is having life. Yeah, then we come to this question. It says that list all the factors which contribute to the presence of life on Earth. Yes. Yeah, there's one which we can't miss. The first one we have just described in the previous question, which is presence of liquid water. Presence of liquid water. This is a key factor for survival of life. You have to know that everything which is going to be moving inside living organisms must be dissolved in the liquid water. So its presence is a key factor Secondly, presence of abundant oxygen. Yes, we need to know that for organisms to survive, oxygen must be present. We have to know that it's oxygen which unlocks the energy stored in the food for us to be able to use it for our own benefit. The process is called oxidation. So, in other words, presence of oxygen is a key factor. The third factor is presence of light. In our solar system, the Earth is the third planet from the Sun. That is after Mercury and Venus. That implies that Sun gets sufficient light. Light is very fundamental, that it facilitates a process called photosynthesis. The process by which green plants manufacture their own food. The manufactured food is the food which is essential for survival of all the living organisms. Okay, the fourth factor is moderate temperature. Yeah, when you look at this data and look at our Earth, the average temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. This is suitable for survival of organisms compared to the freezing one on Mars and the extreme hot one on these two planets. So the temperature is just suitable for the survival of the organisms. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time. The channel is Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9. That's the name of the channel. We urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. Yes, we believe we are the best. Stick with us. You won't regret. See you next time. Bye-bye.